Our goal here was to be fast but not perfect. If we spent a little more time, we could have had this looking even better, but I wanted to show you this quick trick that my genius son figured out on how to repair a drywall hole while we were in the middle of painting. All we used was some corrugated cardboard, some drywall spackle, and a sander. No patch kit or sheetrock was available. I forgot to take some measurement pictures beforehand, so this one shows the height and width of the hole originally, which was about 1.5 inches tall and 1 inch wide. We cut a strip of corrugated cardboard about 10 inches wide by about 3/4 of an inch. Because most drywall walls are about 1/2 inch, you don't want it too back heavy. So then we took the strip and began to roll it from the end. Continue rolling until you get it towards the end and approximately the same size as the hole. In this case, the corrugated cardboard was slightly smaller than the hole, but this is where the magic happens. As demonstrated here, you can see that when you loosen up the cardboard, it will expand naturally. So just make sure to place it in the hole while it's tight and then gently release it until it fills the hole. Once we expanded it in the hole, we gently pushed it so that it was mostly flush with the wall, maybe slightly behind the drywall, and make sure it doesn't go too far back where it falls into the wall or you'll have to start over. Then we gently began to spackle on the outer edge to get some adhesion without pushing on the cardboard so that it didn't fall. Joint compound may have worked better, but this is what we had on hand. And we were right in the middle of painting when we decided to remove this cover from the wall and remove the telephone wires. And just keep working the product in gently without pushing the cardboard in. And then we decided to use a piece of spare cardboard to smooth it out, which worked really well. And I've also had luck with a credit card or a gift card. We don't know how long this would work. This was just an experiment and we are not experts. We didn't want to risk it falling through, so we stopped as soon as we got the cardboard covered and a mostly solid coverage. Then clean off the excess spackling that is not filling any holes. We just used a damp paper towel for this. We thought the main area that was covered looked better before we got any dampness on it, but we knew we were going to coat it again, so we didn't worry about it. Then we started painting the other walls leading up to this point so this area could dry. We didn't have much time before we got to that point with the paint, so we just did a single coat over it and then patched it up once again in between our first and our second coat of paint. At this point, we felt pretty confident that it was no longer going to fall through the wall, so we went ahead and smoothed it out with a little bit more oomph. If we had more time, we would have spent more time prepping, but we just didn't have it. So this was our quick, easy, DIY, super cheap fix. And if we need to fix it better later, we will. I hope this helps you in a pinch if you find yourself without materials, without time, without money, or if the hardware store is already closed for the night. It will look flush, but this product shrinks a little, so you're going to get a divot after it dries. We cleaned off the surface areas around. If we had time, we would have primed it after it dried, but we didn't have time to do that, so we went ahead and put a fresh painted coat after it dried. If you're lucky, you'll get a cute little alien face. I like the color changing product so you can tell when it's going to dry, but truth be told, we didn't let this completely dry in the deepest part before we applied paint. We could have done a better job, but again, we were out of time. Here's the final result after the second coat of paint, and it looks okay. Better than nothing. I hope you found this helpful. If so, please like and subscribe. Have a blessed day.